We've just turned down the chance to become a millionaire. It's quite incredible. Newcastle just offered us a job at £1.3 million per annum. Put that in perspective against Portsmouth, they're only paying us £100,000 per annum, which is pretty much what Newcastle will be paying us per month. But we've rejected that purely because we want to stay loyal to Portsmouth. Okay, it's a bit unrealistic, but we've obviously rejected that contract, and we've got a new formation. And these two games today against Norwich and Brighton could either put us right back into the playoff hunt or rule us out altogether. So for episode 10 of season 3, the most important episode of the season yet, roll the intro.
Goes Pompey, 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 you're the team. Pompey, 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 you're the cream. Pompey, you're the greatest, and we'll keep following you. We'll keep following Pompey, following the boys in blue.
Hello there everyone and welcome to episode 10 of season 3 of the Ports of Sound Football Manager 2018. And as I said before, the two crucial games either side of the international window. The first one against Norwich today and then against Brighton later on the episode. As you can see, the table is fully balanced now. There's only two teams that have played 39 games. It doesn't really matter anymore because it's Wigan and Millwall. But as you can see, we are 7 points off the playoffs. Form has been really sketchy and inconsistent. As I said, you know, we're not going to lose another game. Bugger that, ignore that. But we've got more wins than losses, which is obviously really good. Again, we scored the top most goals in the league, but at the same token, we've conceded the second most goals in the league. But at the moment, you know, it is really crucial today to get 2 wins and to get ourselves right back into that place. We've been really about 6 points off the playoffs all season. There's no time for messing about now. We've got 8 games to go and only 24 points to win. And obviously, if Barnsley or Bristol or Sheffield Wednesday get 6 wins out of 6 wins out of the possible 8, then they are guaranteed playoff spot. But since I was last with you, obviously drew, we lost to Palace and drew with Southampton. We've had really dodgy form since then. We had 2 losses against Wolves and Millwall. And then we were 2-0 down at half-time against Wigan. Let's not gloss over the Wolves and Millwall stuff. We were 2-0 down against Wolves at Wigan. Powell and Max Power scoring goals. And I thought, you know what, this is ridiculous. So we're going to go for a formation, right? This is a bit different. A 4-2-1-3. And it was mad. And that's not the team we're playing today, by the way. And it was mad, but it really paid off. And within 2 minutes, Chris Long had scored. Brett Pittman had scored a penalty. And we managed to win in the end, basically. Chris Long got the winner, and it was really good. Then we played against Derby with the same tactic, and Derby just outscored us. And then we played Birmingham with the same tactic and absolutely whooped them. So it seems it's going to be quite tricky to see what's going on with this tactic. But I think we are going to go back to the normal 4-2-2 today for a game against Norwich, because today it's really crucial, and we don't want any messing about. But I'm just going to set the team. I forgot to set the team up before. I'll be back with you in just a sec. Here's the team for the game against Norwich. We've got Allsop in goal. Gazzaniga started to play a bit poorly, so I thought I'll put Allsop back in goal for a bit of a run to tell Gazzaniga, you need to improve. Thompson, Watmore, Burgess and Wiggins at the back, with Myler and Shenton in the midfield. Naismith and Abee to take the wing place, and then Chaplin and Long take the up front places. With Long being picked over McLinden, because actually Long has done really well at the moment. He hasn't scored for 8 to 9 games. And then he got the double. Against, where did he get the double against? It was against Wigan. And I've just had a message off Captain Goodspeed, because I told him about the Newcastle job, and he said something along the lines of, you daft bugger, you should have gone to Newcastle, and you'll be at Pompey forever. Well, if I'm at Pompey forever, why not? The trouble is, I've got that much affinity, I just can't leave. I can't bring myself to leave, because we've got the almost hope that we could get promoted. But bearing in mind this summer it's 2020, so it is a Euro summer, so there might be a bit of movement in terms of management, so if there's a good job that comes up, we might see what happens. The only reason I am staying here is because we might get the playoffs. I doubt we are going to, and it's aspirational, sure, and we've got really dodgy form, but it's really time to put our foot down now, and if we can get 2 wins today, that'd be brilliant, but I don't think they're going to come up. They could easily get 2 losses, but Coman has a shot, and it's just over the bar. Don't worry, it's not Kingsley Coman playing in the Championship, it's somebody else Coman. Allsop puts it out. We're 9 points away from the playoffs at the moment. It seems that Southampton are winning, as well as Barnsley. So we need to get a win today to keep up with the pack. But Vokes used to play for Burnley and Wolves. Interesting to see him back in the Championship. But Maddison, Vrancic, Matt Target, of course, played with it Southampton. Vokes, Verges gets it out. Back to Vokes. Just change that instruction. Oh, I hate it when he does this. So I'm probably going to miss a goal now, so apologies for that. And no, we don't miss a goal. That's absolutely fine with me. Yeah, work the ball into the box, more direct passing. I've actually found over the last few games, the less instructions you play, the better. But that's only to an extent. Obviously, you can't have no instructions. But you don't need a massive instructions or else the players get confused. And some of the instructions can really contradict each other, like being more disciplined and then roaming for positions. They really contradict each other. But Vrancic to Vokes, they've dominated the game so far, Norwich, and they deserve a goal, and it feels like they might get one here. Vokes to Vrancic, he shoots, and if that had went in, that would have been very impressive, but not quite for them. As you can see, they are getting, all the possession, and we really need to do something here. But hopefully, with one of our first shots, we can get a goal in. But Bristol are beating Brighton. That's quite a turn up for the Bucks. Brighton being the top club and Bristol beating them. But Coman into Vokes. Vokes back to target. I'm going to be amazed if they don't score a goal. I don't know if you guys need to go and watch last episode with the match against Southampton. That was just quite incredible. And I think my heart's still beating a little bit quicker now purely because of that. It was just a bonkers game. They must have had 30 shots. I didn't score. There's about 10 times. They're going to score here, but they didn't in the end. Carl Norton playing for Norwich. Blimey, that's a name I haven't heard for a while. But Coman, through on goal for Norwich, and Allsop saves, but on the rebound, Coman scores, and if we lose now at the moment, we're 10 points away from the playoffs, and it just makes us think, were we daft not going for that Newcastle job? And that is the risk now. And we signed a new contract, by the way, because, we want the club will go, oh, God, we need to sign a new contract or else you're going to go. So that means we can't go at all now. And West Ham are interested as well. So it feels like we made a little bit of a mistake, potentially. But hopefully it won't be a horrible mistake. And I'm feeling a bit gutted about it already. But I don't know. I could have either gone to Newcastle now or the end of the season. And maybe the end of the season would have been good. But I don't quite know. If I'd have agreed to that deal, whether it would have been legally binding, i.e. if I didn't want to go at the end of the season, then I could just cancel it. But we've got an attack here anyway. Chaplin puts it into the box for Naismith. Oh no, Vokes won it back. It doesn't feel like this year's our year, unfortunately. It feels like we're slipping away from the playoffs, and we've got two really hard games, obviously today against Norwich now and Brighton later on, and it feels like it could all be over within today's episode. I mean, after today's episode, we'll only have 6 games left. And we'll only be 10 points. We'll be 10 points away from the playoffs at the moment, and that could be 13 by the end of the episode. So really, as I said, these games are absolutely crucial. But you know what we're going to do, don't you? We're going to go back to this beautiful formation. Pittman comes on for Naismith, and then we will bring McAlinden on for a beater as an advance forward. We've got to try something at the end of the day, just to see what we can do, and hopefully it works out for us a little bit like it did against Wigan. But it's a weird formation, but basically it was just dealt on the players I got A on the bench and B on the pitch at that time against Wigan, and it worked astonishingly. And it's really an unorthodox formation to say the least, but it worked, and I can guarantee we're going to get smashed here and it won't work. But Sam Vokes on the ball. It's Coman. To be fair though, we're on counter and we're losing tackles, so surely we need to do something about it. So hopefully going on attacking will work. But fairly narrow. Yep, I'm happy with all that. Maybe not all that fancy pants stuff. But maybe very fluid. I'm only tinkering now, but we've got a counter-attacking chance. I don't think it's going to be a goal, but Chaplin put it across. Oh. Chaplin should have put it across to his man there. If it was, oh no, David Myler's injured, and that could be a season-ending injury for one of our team leaders. That'd be gutting, that would. Put you as an, yeah, you're fine. We're gonna have to play with 2 playmakers. Sorry, old lady plays. I know that she's got the real philosophy of not having 2 playmakers, and I make sure I don't sometimes, but. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but Chaplin's on the edge of the box. He's going to shoot. Well, he's always just going to get the ball taken away from by Carl Norton, whatever. But target back to Norton, and Coman's throw on goal. Shoots. Ooh, just wide. Of course, Norwich are in the run for the playoffs as well. It's not like they haven't got anything to fight for. So there's a lot of teams that have got stuff to fight for. I mean, we're still aspiring for the playoffs. Maybe if we lose today, it might be all over. And it looks like it is. Grant Hanley's just scored, but the goal won't stand. The whistle had already gone, apparently. Interesting. Oh, we've already made all our subs then. We can't do anything now. All we've got to just do is push forward and hope we can get a goal. But it feels like they're more likely to get a goal. But McAlinden, up to Pittman. Can he keep the ball? Not quite. McAlinden back to Long. Long to Chaplin. Come on, lad. Chaplin on the edge of the box. Chaplin puts it in for Chris Long. He heads it. Oh, it's wide. I admit it was a tricky angle, but he should have put that in the back of the net. And that could be costly. Every single chance could be costly now. Oh dear. We might as well just go to Wolves, you know, if they get relegated. But we could have got in. I feel a bit stupid now, because we could have got in the Premier League, but the decision's final at the end of the day. But you know, we haven't got long left to the end of the season, and if this ends up, well, this could all change the next 10 minutes. But if we don't go up this season, it is a Euro summer, so the stuff might change around a bit. We might look for another job. Because it seems like we might have took Portsmouth as far, unfortunately, as we can possibly take them. Thompson then. Oh, poor ball. Chaplin! Oh my God! That all ended a bit dramatically, didn't it? But look at this. Look, Bristol are now losing, and if we went on to win, we'd only be 5 points away from the playoffs. That is how important this sort of stuff is. Burgess to McLean, come on, get a goal. Long, shoots, oh, it's wide, come on, Long again. Chaplin, Pittman, oh my, how can you miss that many flipping chances? Oh, come on, honestly. Right, we've got to just go on overload now. No, in fact, overload doesn't even work. We've got to shoot on sight, all of that nonsense, dribble less. Just come on, honestly. I'd even take a draw here, because that's just one more point. Every point is crucial in this playoff run. Come on! Can we not score at least one goal? Oh, we're not going to do it, are we? 4 minutes of added time. It's going to be all over here. What more? To Long. Come on! Pittman. Get it to McLinden. Don't lose the ball. That's exactly what's going to happen, though, here. McLinden. Oh, it's a tackle. Chaplin! Oh, what a stupid... he'd have put that away any other day of the week. Nine points now, the gap. 7 games to go. We basically can't avoid any slip-ups between now and the end of the season, which isn't going to happen. And today might be the day where the chance died to go up. That's going to be full-time, I think. So, really, we need a win against Brighton, which, let's face it, as the top-of-the-table club, is going to be a very, very hard job. I'm just a bit gutted, to be honest, now, and I feel a bit, not annoyed, but a bit guilty and awkward, because we should have gone to Newcastle, shouldn't we, really? Whisper it quietly, but we should. And Myler's going to be out for pretty much the end of the season, but the next game is against Brighton, and it is going to be absolutely crucial. TV game, so hopefully the TV men and it'll be Sky Sports, yeah. Sky Sports, give us a bit of jazz and, you know, fire up the game a bit. Come on, lads. Here we go then, time for the most crucial game of the season, and it's against top dogs, Brighton and Hove Albion. So for today's game, we're going to have Gazzaniga in goal, Thompson, Watmore, Clark and Reed at the back, Shenton and Colkett in the midfield, Naismith and Abita on the wings, and Chaplin and McLinden up front, in which I believe is our strongest squad, pretty much. David Myler's out for a few weeks, he's out for 6 days to 2 weeks, and then Adekany's out for roughly about the same time. But we actually had Liam Miller, who's played a few games this season, and Jordan Abita, both going out on international duty in the last few games, which is really nice to see. And it's brilliant to see some of our players getting in to their international squads, respectively. Obviously, no one getting into the England squad yet, but seriously, I'm not taking the mick here, but the likes of Connor Chaplin, if he keeps scoring the way he is, he will be in that England squad, surely. Maybe by the next World Cup, something like that. But that might be setting our stands a bit too high. But they've got an early chance here. Wiggins gets the ball back off Knockout. That's nice. McLinden to Abita to Colkett. Can we get an early goal here to upset the promotion push? Clark to Chaplin. Nice composed pulled-up play here. Bold-up play? Build-up play. I'm not bold. Naismith to Shenton to Colkett. This is nice. McLinden. Oh, I should have kept... I was just saying, keep the ball, but no, they give it away. Mateju. Put it up to Solanke, number 5, should have gone for that, Matt Clark. Disappointing stuff there. Solanke shoots, and it is nowhere near the back of our net. Right, come on, it looks like they're dominating definitely, but we're gonna stay positive, you know, because unless you do that, you've got nothing really. Let's be honest. But Myler puts it. Oh, it wasn't I don't know who is that. It's not Myler. It's Mateju. I'll just say M, and I presumed it was Myler. But they've got Eric Peters actually, who's from, I can't focus because I'm getting, remove this instruction. It's like, oh, shut up a minute. Well, do you imagine being a manager in real life? Oi, our crosses isn't going too well today. Maybe remove float crosses. Couldn't really imagine it, could you? Lundemo to Pascal Gross. Augusto, Knockout to Mateju on the wing. Puts it into Escardo to Knockout. And Gazzaniga safely puts it into his hands Of course, this is the early game, so we can get within 5 points of the playoffs if we win today. Obviously, if we lose, we could find ourselves as much as 11 points off, which is 6 games to go, would really kill off our chances. But obviously, it's a 6-point swing, and if we can find ourselves 5 points away from the playoffs, we've seriously got a chance of upsetting the apple cart, because this is definitely our hardest game of the season now. If we go on to our fixtures, we've got Blackburn, Preston, Huddersfield, Brentford, Huddersfield, QPR and Sunderland, who I believe are all winnable games. How winnable, obviously, they are, depends on how well we play, but I seriously think they're all winnable games, so, you know, I think we can win those. Brighton are dominating here, though. Is it going to be a little bit like Southampton, when they absolutely dominate the game, have so many chances, but still don't get a goal? Like, that'd be nice. I'd take a point today. Certainly better than no points, absolutely. Because as I said before, every single point matters coming up to the end of this season. And the pressure's on a little bit now, because obviously we didn't take the Newcastle job, we didn't take the West Ham job, and as I say, Newcastle have paid us 10 times more, and that cash flow isn't going to do well. I mean, £100,000 a year is, to be honest, not that amazing of a salary, to be honest. I mean, it's a nice strat salary, it's a nice cushy amount of money, but compared to £1.3 million a year, yeah, it's a lot less. But let's not focus on that, shall we, at the moment. But it's half time, 0-0, could have gone a bit better, that could, and I think we're actually just going to tell the players we're not happy, because then fires them up a little bit and hopefully get a bit more aggression in their play, and we'll just encourage them, to be honest. I think that's really all we can do. We can't have a right go at them now, seeing as we've just done that. But hopefully a bit of inspiration comes to the squad and we can get a goal. But they haven't got a goal yet. They're getting a bit aggressive because they've conceded quite a few fouls. But saying that, we have as well. But we've had a lot more shots on target. 2 of our 3 shots have been on target, but they could have a chance here. Gross to Lundemo. Lundemo to cross to Solanke. Gazzaniga puts it behind, but Solanke was offside anyway. So it simply doesn't matter. But surely it's only going to be a matter of time before they score a goal, surely. Bring Chris Long on then for Chaplin. Chaplin seems really tired and with an injury, but to be honest, with the season he's had, he deserves a bit of downtime. We're going to bring Shenton off as well for Ben Close to have a rare appearance, and I don't really know what I feel about Shenton. He's done alright. He hasn't done amazingly, but he's done alright for the start of the season, and Ben Close certainly hasn't done alright there. Very poor, and he's lost the ball. That could make the difference. Gavranovic, is that? Not sure. Back to Eric Peters. Peters, this is good. It's in their half. I'm more than happy with that. More than happy to keep it there. Les to Gavranovic. Can't even speak. Pascal Gross. It's going to be a goal here. Peters into the box for Solanke. What more gets it out for now? Gross to Knockaert. Just wide there. So close. We're going to have to tell our players to push the ball forward a little bit, or else we're just not going to get up there ever, basically. Prevent short distribution, yeah. Fairly wide play. Very fluid and a very high tempo, because when we can push away and get a chance, then that would mean it'd be really good. But here we go, Macheju to Jack Stevens, I presume that is. Interesting. Thompson gets the ball back. Here we go, this is what we want. McAlindon, this could be the chance. Long, doesn't feel like it's going to pay off there. Long, drive it into the corner, but it's McAlindon's Close. Oh my god, I thought Ben Close had scored there. After nearly giving the goal away beforehand, he nearly just scored. Naismith puts it into the box. Kurtzy gets it out. It's really a game that neither side can afford to lose, this one is. I mean, Brighton a little bit more so, but they're going for the league title. And they don't want to slip up anyway with Crystal Palace. But come on, Gazzaniga puts it out. They're going to lose the ball here, aren't we? Yeah, Augusto to Knockaert. Solanke, get the ball back. Thompson does deflect it, but it goes back to Solanke. Augusto, Gross. You can tell the players are really trying to get the ball back. Solanke, Knockaert, he's shooting. It's just wide. This is getting really close now. Come on, can we have a breakaway? Straight after we've got a goal kick. Gazzaniga puts it out. Can McAlindon get it? No, he can't. Colkit. Close. McAlindon's in the box. He shoots. He shoots again. McAlindon's put it in the back of the net. Liam McAlindon has put it in the back of the net for us. And we are 1-0 up against the league leaders and potential title winners, Brighton and Hove Albion. Wow. Absolutely fantastic. We've took our one chance. Our one big chance we've had. And we have told Brighton... whatever in the Pompey songs it says, I should really know because I've listened to the fine song. It's something like Brighton's got the beaches and Bournemouth's got the something weird, the Pompey, I don't know. But this is technically like a Southern Coast thing, but brilliant. Gazzaniga back out again. Surely we can't draw this now. To all that emotion and happiness there. Augusto to Stevens to Pascal Gross. It's going to be a goal here, I just know it. Knockaert, no, into Solanke, Gazzaniga, safe hand. It's going to be the most horrible 14 minutes of our life. If we don't have a highlight, oh god, Gross puts it into the box. Augusto to a Les. Oh, it's a goal. Please say it's offside. No, it's not. Right, that's a shame. It's 1-1, and it's just a kiss of death, that, isn't it, really? I feel like they might go and win this now, and if they do, that would be absolutely gutted, but we're going to go for the win as well. We need to make another substitution, which we will do. We'll actually... we'll change the formation around a little bit, and we will... Put Pittman as an attacking midfielder, and there we go, it looks a bit better. And Klose will just have to play as a ball midfielder on defend. But 1-1, I'm gutted about that. We could have gone for the win. Please don't lose, though, now. 5 minutes to go here at, I think it's the American Express Community Stadium, something like that. But knockout on the ball, shoots, Gazzaniga puts it out, that's nice, well done. Surely they won't go and win this game now. Come on, Gross. A beat to get it out. Come on. McLinden's got a breakaway. McLinden, keep the ball. McLinden, keep the ball. Oh. Considering he scored earlier, that's the most awful of passes ever. Gazzaniga out. Can Long get it? Not quite. Peters. Augusto. Gavranovic. Knockout. There's going to be a goal here. I can feel it. Stevens to Solanke. Gazzaniga gets it. Come on. Long. Win the aerial battle. Not quite. Gross to Solanke. Knockouts on the ball. Gazzaniga gets it. Right, come on. Are we going to get out again, or is it going to be the end of the highlight? It feels like we might get out again. Here we go again. Gazzaniga. Moore's got it. It's end-to-end stuff. Close to Long. Or Moore wins it back. Fair play to him. Gavranovic. Thompson gets it back. This is absolutely fantastic. Gazzaniga puts it up to the pitch again. Surely we can do something here. We're getting that many chances. It's unbelievable. Gavranovic to Solanke. No! Oh. I've just died. Oh. Ugh. Goodness sake. Oh. Unbelievable. Right, 3 minutes to go. Pittman to Naismith. A beater. Come on. A beater. Back to Wiggins. To Pittman. To a beater. Into the box. Not quite. Close. Keep the ball. Naismith. Naismith. To penalty! Oh my... I think this game's trying to give me a heart attack. Right. Pittman got the penalty and he will take it. Behind the goal now. Come on. This could be the biggest point of our season so far. Brett Pittman steps up. And it's in the back of the net. I don't care now. We're going for it. Overload. I think this game has just given us the most big, massive heart attack. 32 shots for Brighton. And it's not over yet, surely. A beater to Pittman. Nothing quite going to be. That should be the end of the match, though, now, I think. And what a fantastic match. Should we have won it? Let me know in the comments. But 2-2, we got a point out of that. I don't really know what to say there. We got a point out of it. We're 7 points away from the playoffs. If we are 10 points away from the playoffs by the end of today's play, it's all going to be over. So we'll just skip to when the day's play is over and find out what the final table is at the end of the 40th. Right, it's not as bad as it could have been. We're 8 points away from the playoffs. Norwich lost. Barnsley won. Bristol must have lost as well. No, they drew. Fleetwood drew as well, and obviously Sunderland drew because I played them. So, we're 8 points away from the playoffs. We've got 6 games in which you guys will see the last 2. Blackburn, Preston, Brentford, Huddersfield, Cooper and Sunderland. And I fully believe that all 6 of those games we should win. And if the players have got any fight in them, we will make sure we do that to get ourselves any chance of getting in the playoffs. So, tomorrow will be the final episode of Season 3, Episode 11, to make sure you stay tuned for that. And to be made sure that you know precisely when that episode comes out. It's 6 PM tomorrow, but, you know, oh well. But subscribe to the channel to see that video. And also, for more daily FM content, as well as Ashes cricket videos, pretty much every 2 or 3 days. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I've been TRJ. I'll be back tomorrow for the season finale. And also, maybe something else tomorrow night. Might be Friday night. But I'll just give you a hint. This is a GoPro. This is Liverpool. Well, I'm not going to Liverpool, but Liverpool FC FC. Liverpool FC. Hint, hint. GoPro FC. You get it now. Anyway, I'll be TIJ. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.